Hey, what's up, you bad layers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and we are back with another episode of the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. Today, we're doing a custom map that was brought to my attention on my Discord called the Battle of Half-Axe Pass, which is actually a real battle during the Galactic Civil War in Star Wars. Basically, the Empire was going into this planet to exterminate their populace, and the Rebel Alliance set up a last-ditch sort of a defense in this pass to try and stop the Imperials from taking them over. In the battle itself, the Rebels failed and were massacred. Any of those troopers who managed to stay alive and surrendered were brutally murdered by the Empire. So it didn't work out too well, but we're gonna see how it goes in this. This is a really cool map, actually. So we've got basically this last-ditch defensive setup over here with a particle turret. There's also 4 mortars here. There's 2 here and 2 here, along with a bunch of these smaller beam turrets, which are very cool. And then 2 more of these shield disc turrets on the sides. Then there's this little village area with more turrets, more soldiers lined up. You know, the works. There's a boy in the forest over here, a boffin. And then there's also, I added this small little barricade out here because I felt like they needed more defensive lines. So there's a little barricade out here. There's a few soldiers out here with another turret. It's going to be a really interesting defense. And the person attacking today, this is not accurate to the battle, but I wanted to use a hero. So we have Thrawn attacking with some shock troopers for the Imperials. The Imperials have 4 tanks. 2 of these derpy P1 XT repulsor tanks, and then 2 of these TIE crawlers, which are crazy looking, and then a bunch of infantry to go with it, who have a wide variety of weapons, not just their standard E11s. They have some EE3s, DC-21s, machine guns, bazookas, you know, the works, and they're going to be launching an assault on this area. There's also this downed ATST here, or sorry, AT-AT here from, I guess, an assault from before, and there's like, the level of detail on this map is crazy. There's dead stormtroopers under here with blood gushing out. It's crazy. I love it. This is a really cool map. Whoever made this, props to you. I love it. Very cool. Without further ado, guys, I'll be right back and we'll get this started. Alright guys, so I did end up giving the Imperials 1 more of these tanks because I found out they actually kind of suck. They can get killed really easily, so I thought 1 more would just help the Imperials a little bit because they were getting crushed in the initial part. I also found out that there are a lot of runners in this battle. You guys know that glitch where basically troopers decide to absolutely sprint forward, just like we see Thrawn is doing. Thrawn, lead by example. Don't be running. Don't be causing this glitch to be further promoted. So we're gonna stop any runners here because it's a stupid glitch. It's really annoying. I still don't have a solution to it. I would love it if you guys would tell me any solutions you have to this annoying glitch. I think we got all the runners here. No, there's still a few over here. If a few stragglers manage to get through, I'm okay with that, but I just don't want large chunks of Imperials just gunning it forward and dying, because when they do, they don't stop to shoot or anything like that. So we can go into normal speed now. Looks like we have one runner over here, and we'll let this guy run. I want to see what he does, and I want to show you guys how bad it is. The tanks also really gunning it forward here. These things are fast. They're unloading the few troopers they had on their sides here, and begin firing. Rebel lines immediately responding with some fire of their own. A few rebels getting hit very hard. This turret already going down. Rockets going out though from the rebels, managing to nick these things. These things, sirens already going off. That means they are taking a lot of heavy damage. But they're still managing to stay alive here and still managing to get quite a few shots off on these rebels. But rebel lines are responding with quite a bit of fire of their own. Very cool. Rocket fire going out. Laser fire going out, everything going out. Let's check in on the main line back here, because it looked like that's where the tanks were firing at, and it looks like an entire block of rebels got absolutely chewed up by tank fire there. There are still some mortars left alive. Actually, all the mortars, all the turrets are still left alive. That's good for the rebel defense. It's going to help them quite a bit. A few Imperials, these were runners. That's an example of what the runners do. They basically just suicide forward without stopping to shoot at all, but the rest of the troopers should be all normal. This thing is on fire, actually. Is it dead? Yes, this thing is dead. The rebels managed to take that thing out, kill its crew, and basically destroy it. There's still more tanks back here, though, still firing away. That one, I think, just hit some of its own troopers there. That's not brilliant. I'm seeing mortar fire coming out, and I believe that's because the mortars are... Guess what? They're firing, which is very cool. We see some Guido dudes here. I always forget. What are these guys called? The Guidos. Guido? You know, the one who didn't fire first. Okay, the mortars have been silenced, so the Imperials must have stopped their assault so much, and it looks like they're going to continue on, though. Coming forward here, explosions going off as they enter into mortar territory. Also, these dish turrets are probably contributing quite a bit of this fire. Actually, this one has been destroyed and its crew member had to hop out. The main line of rebels already under some fire. This particle turret's still left alive, though. Oh, the right side's getting hit pretty flippin' hard over here. One of these tanks has come very far forward. The TIE Crawler has come very far forward. These, I believe, the main weapon for the TIE Crawler, this little green gun here, I believe is taken from the TIE Fighter tank. The body of the TIE Fighter is essentially taken, and they just added tracks to it. I'm pretty sure is the lore behind that, but it's very, very interesting. The village over here is still very much so intact, but the main line of rebels is under some heavy scrutiny. Already their mortars getting just shredded to bits. Those are a valuable target that the Imperials would likely take out very, very early on. Oh, I was going to say we could maybe recruit some of those turrets, but they're getting hit hard. They're probably dead by now. That's a shame right there. The Imperials getting very close, but they're taking a lot of losses in doing so. Another one of their tanks going down right there. Oof, oof, oof. Another big explosion. Let's go into slow-mo because I feel like a lot's happening all at once, and I'd love to see it sort of in slow motion. So, shock troopers gearing up, trying to get some fire down. This is a tough village to attack, actually, because it's got this little lip in the hill, so the Imperials have to crest over that to actually get an angle on the defenders, and in doing so, they sort of leave themselves vulnerable. Some troopers trying to take out this TIE Crawler, which is keeping its distance and trying to fire, I believe, at these village defenses, but it's sort of missing and having a tough time. So, not a super big threat for the rebels. Particle turret at the main defense, still alive here. It's zoning in. It's about to fire. We can see it. Maybe? Maybe not. Looks like this little side defensive area. Oh, there goes the particle turret. Managed to snag a nice kill right there. But these defenses here went down pretty early because they were pretty far forward, to be fair. More Imperials coming up, though, to help their boys out, but they're getting hit hard by Rebel defenses. The Rebels have so many turrets in this battle that they're easily able to knock out large groups of Imperials all at once. That's why the Imperials brought so many troopers with them, and they needed it because we're seeing droves of them going down. These guys over here engaging quite nicely with a lot of the Rebel defenses right now. Actually, this could make for a really, really cool screenshot, I feel like, of Imperials laying down their lives for the cause. Long live the Empire. The Empire did nothing wrong, of course. It's hearsay to say that the Empire is evil. These Rebel scum. They deserve what they're getting. Yeah, so it seems like the main Rebel defense is really getting pretty tattered. I think we can go back into normal speed now, though. It's taking heavy losses and doesn't have a ton of troopers left. But it's still there. It's still holding, which is good to see. Oh, this particle turret over here died. Had a tree fall on it. But the village seems to be the strongest defensive point for the Rebels. They're holding out very nicely. Luckily for them, this TIE Crawler's being a total derp and not really attacking too badly. Imperial's making big pushes straight down the middle here, though. The particle turret choosing to shoot these guys over here. I don't blame it. This is a very good batch of soldiers to hit, but here comes some shock troopers coming to the left over here. Oh yeah, this will be exciting. It'll be exciting when they start to crest over, and it looks like a few making big pushes to the left over here, trying to take on some of these rebels over here, getting sort of repulsed from these rebels. We got a rebel medic right here. I think that's a Quarren, is it? And another rebel with just a pistol. I mean, the rebels really have to fight with whatever they can get their hands on, any weapon really that they can use. This turret here went down. I think that went down quite a while ago, though. And these rebels in here getting some good licks in on the Imperials as they march forward here. Imperials returning fire of their own in epic fashion. Oh, this guy's making big pushes here as explosions cut through the forest behind them. Oh, man. This is epic. I love this. This kind of battle is absolutely dope. Love to see it. And this armor is actually really, really cool. I think the Shock Trooper armor is some of the best around. Really pretty neat stuff. Here we got a trooper with a bow rifle, a very powerful weapon. Of course, we're not going to see it in action right then because he goes down and a tree goes down with him. Oh, TIE Crawler moving out. This could be bad for the rebels. And still firing away. We can actually see the trooper inside it if we sort of no-clip into it. It's knocking down some trees as it goes. It means business now. It's going for these kills. Here it comes. Cresting over, and it's managing to get some shots off. It takes out that wall of rebels over there. Rebels over here, trying to combat it, trying to get some shots in, but they don't have strong enough rifles really to take that bad Larry out. They need the particle turret over here, or maybe a bazooka trooper to take it out. But these guys are not paying attention to it. Not many rebels remain. We got a few over here, and we got 3 in the turret who are managing to sort of hide from the TIE Crawler currently. What's the TIE Crawler shooting at? Oh, main defense is over here. Might have nailed a few rebels behind the barricades. Ooh, particle turret! Oh, no, turn a little bit more. Just shoot the TIE Interceptor. Oh! It came really close to a direct hit there. Managed to kill a few stormtroopers, though. This thing needs to go down. They got a focus fire on it, but they are not. It's just eating away at the rebel defenses. More stormtroopers coming down the middle, though. They're still facing a lot of resistance and having a lot of trouble proceeding forward. The rebels are giving it their all. Oh, the particle turret does go down. Blast it. Let's reman it. You know what? This guy over here who was on the dish turret, run to the particle turret. Since he's a turret operator, he should know how it works. And the particle turret hasn't taken too many direct hits from explosives, so it should still be alive, and I think that's okay. I know a lot of you guys say I should reman turrets and stuff like that. It doesn't make the battle super fair, though, when I do that. So I try not to, unless it's like this, where it's clear the Imperials have such a strong foothold they will win. And there we go, the turret does go down again. Is that the last of the rebels? No, there's 2 more left alive. There's 1 rebel trooper here with a pistol. Why don't you go ahead and pick up a blaster? There you go. Okay, so now she's got a A280 blaster.
Let's go.
Another female rebel over here, also with a pistol. Pick up that blaster. We want you guys to get some kills here. All right. Oh, she gets nailed though from the TIE Crawler over there. This one decides to get up for some reason. Took a little bit of heat, but still alive. Throws a grenade. Grenade coming in though. She's got to duck away from it, but she gets killed while she's trying to get out of it. So the Imperials managed to slaughter the rebels just like the actual battle, true to form, and they totally annihilate the defenders here. But I mean, there's not a lot of Imperials left alive. There's maybe 50 or so when they started with hundreds. The rebels did an amazing job defending here. So red are the dead rebels, and obviously all of them are dead. But we can sort of see to scale how many are left alive. And please remember, when explosions do go off, or when vehicles roll over bodies, the bodies tend to disappear. So we might not get an accurate representation here, but we're seeing lots of dead rebels everywhere. The Imperials, my God, they took some losses. Especially out here, they took so many losses. Remember, they had 4 or 5 dead vehicles. As we can see, here's helmets and weapons, but no Imperials here because that tank rolled over their bodies or explosions hit them. But we're still seeing lots of dead Imperials all over the place. Not too many when we get closer. When we get closer to the village, there's a lot of dead Imperials over here because this was a good choke point to kill them at. But out here, the Imperials were able to fire at these defenses from a distance and therefore less dead Imperials. Either way, very, very cool map. Props to the creator. I think this was very, very well done. I'll probably use it maybe for some like Clone Wars battles in the future and stuff like that. Maybe like an ambush down the middle or something. That could be so cool. I really like this map, if you couldn't tell. Great job. Bravo. Either way, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. Make sure to check out all my social medias, links in the description if you want to follow me there. Also, I have a second channel, Daily Productions, where I post alternative content. Check that out as well, because if you want more videos from me, that's a good place to find it. Either way, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.